Hey guys, I hope you're doing good. So, listen, guys, I know what you are wondering right now because so many people, if you use Facebook or not, but those who use know what exactly happened today. So the Facebook outage. So Facebook went down, not only just Facebook, but the Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram went along with Facebook. Everything went down, and it's like I'm telling you, everybody's like, "What's happening?" So Facebook begins coming back online after a lengthy outage. So Facebook and its family of apps, including Instagram, WhatsApp, Messengers, and Oculus, began flickering back online late Monday after being down for more than 5 hours and disrupting the digital lives of billions of its users. A Facebook spokesman person confirmed that the service were slowly coming back online, but conscious that it would take some time for the service to be stabilized. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and other apps owned by the social network went down on Monday at around 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time. It was highly unusual to have so many apps go dark from the world's largest social media company at the same time. More than 3.5 billion people use Facebook and its apps to communicate with other and conduct business. Facebook employees also were cut off from email, internal communication tools, and physical access to building sites because of the outage. So I am just trying to understand, was that an outage or was that a purpose? Because you see that Facebook controls the large part of media, very important media. Because if we take the Facebook out of the, if we subtract Facebook from the social media, now we only left with Twitter and YouTube. Only these three platforms, because YouTube is mainly for videos, but Facebook is like communicating and also conducting business, and a lot of people communicate. And this is concerning to me. Why? Because people use WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger for communication within the United States, outside of the United States, and people predominantly in Middle East use WhatsApp for their business and also communicating back and forth. Just think about it. If Facebook goes down, then you are not left with many options, because Twitter, people don't use very much Twitter because Facebook is the largest social media platform out there now. And it has dominated marketers, business, digital advertisement, and the stock of Facebook went down as well. So is that a test, or was that a really Facebook going down? Because also look at behind the scene. Facebook filed a motion on Monday to dismiss the Federal Trade Commission's revised antitrust laws against the company, saying the agency complaint still lacked evidence that the company had violated antitrust laws. Because there is another person called Lena Khan, who is also hired by Biden and placed into Federal Trade Communication as a chairperson. And she believes that the company like Amazon, big tech companies, they are monopoly, and they control very large part of, whether it's Amazon, control very large part of trade, and also buying and selling, and also many businesses are connected with Amazon. When you look at the Facebook, largely controlling dominant digital market communication, 3.5 billion users worldwide. They use everyday Facebook. Also look at Amazon, and Amazon, but also YouTube is monopoly as well. Video technology. Video is the largest platform for video. billions of people use YouTube as well. So if any of this company goes down, you are done. And why? Because they control the very large part of social media platforms. Google acquired YouTube in 2006, purchased for a couple $1 billion. And now that company has a very large presence. And Google purchased other stuff too. But Facebook very fast dominant Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, so many things. So it's concerning that if these company get so much large that it can control even the government antitrust laws. So in a filing to the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, Facebook said the agency failed to provide adequate evidence and analysts that the company had a monopoly and harmed rivals through its dominant position. See, the judge overseeing the case, James E. Bosberg, said in June that the agency had no established Facebook as a monopoly in its original lawsuit, but gave the agency a chance to amend its complaint with a stronger analysis. This court gave the agency a second chance to make a valid claim, the company said in its filing, but the same deficiency was the fatal to the FTC initial complaint remained the amended complaint that still pleads no fact, establishing that the Facebook has and at all relevant times had monopoly powers. Facebook motions to dismiss the case was widely expected. The company's chief executive, Mark Zuckerberg, had promised to fight any government attempts to hobble the company through antitrust action. So Facebook knows it very well, and also what point I'm making it that Facebook prevented earlier for one of the company that platform Parler. So remember Parler, what happened? Amazon would not let Parler to host its web on the Google on the servers. Google would denied it because these are monopolies, big large companies. And then Apple stopped even carrying the Parler's app. See that how much control they have? And then you also see that Facebook, won't let Parler's to come up. So Parler is still, back in the game, but still not as presence as strong Facebook has it, because they're making it impossible for Parler to come out. So here I wanted to share with you that, I believe that God will bring, I believe that God, that we need to pray to God. Let me say that. And we should pray to God to bring creative people who can create technology. So we as a Christians have freedom and conservative as well. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day.